Hello there, and welcome to this evening's edition of Antiques Roadshow. Fiona couldn't be here this evening, so I'm hosting the show this evening, and we've got a lot of wonderful items at Buckland in the Moor. Buckland in the Moor, where we are today, and as many of you will know, Buckland in the Moor is a place of historical intrigue and is somewhere therefore very much suited to finding some rare antiques. We invited the public through the door today, and let's show you some of the antiques that our experts had to value today. So first of all, we're going to head over to our ceramics corner, and our expert over there is someone who you'll probably be familiar with. That's of course our very own Alan Gardner. So Alan, over to you in the ceramics corner. Alan. Thanks, Steve Dog. Well, first of all, we've got an antique brought in today by one of our guests. Let's first of all flip that camera around and show you that lovely antique that's been brought in today, and then we'll introduce you at home to the person who brought in said antique. So let's have a look at that antique right now. Isn't that quite beautiful? And what we can see here immediately is this is of a ceramic nature, and it's certainly got some age to it. So let's ask the owner what he has to say about it. So let's just do that right now. So the owner is, well, it's very nice to meet this owner, and this is a fellow called Titch, who lives locally. So Titch, can you tell us a little bit about this piece, please? Hi, Alan. As you can see, Alan, this is something that was handed down through generations of our family, and it's been in the family for about 300 to 400 years, but we know nothing about it. Alan, could you please tell us about this, because it's such a lovely article, and we just want to know anything. That's why we brought it along today. Thank you, Titch. This is a very, very beautiful item, and something that we don't see very often at Antiques Roadshow. But one thing you can find is it's very unusual, is the way that they have the heart motif on the outside there, and then what they've got through here on the other side. This is called a heart motif, and then up here these little motifs are called heart motifs. Really? Yes, Titch, really. These are heart motifs. Have you any idea of how much this might be worth, Titch? Why, no, Alan, because we cherish this item, and although we had it recently valued, at about £3,000. We're not interested in selling this because we know little about it and it's got so much sentimental value for us. So we only brought it along today, Alan, to show and share with you this item that is so precious to us. That's very nice to hear, Titch. But if we look on the underside of this, first of all, this bit of wax, you can don't have to keep this on top of the item. Well, I never knew that, Alan. That's an interesting fact that I was unaware of. I know, but also this, what we call a tea light inside, we can take that out, and then what we need to do is look at the bottom of the item to see if we can find out the age and things about the item. So let's just turn the camera around so we can tell you everything we know about this item. And you wouldn't be able to understand this unless you're an expert. You can't just read text from the bottom of an item. So let's flip that camera around and show you at home the full detail of the item and the things you have to look for when assessing such things as this. Well, this here is what we call a fox and ivy piece, and you can see right away that the way that the sticker has been put on, and you can even, and this is something people don't normally do, you can you can even look at the directions for use on the bottom of the said item. Oh really? Yes, really, Titch. And now we're going to come to the all-important thing, is how much is it worth? Let's give you a valuation. Oh, but I didn't need it valued. I only came on, if I'm honest, so that I could appear on television. And anyway, this item has got so much sentimental value to me. There's no way I'm going to sell it. But go on then, tell me how much it's worth. An item like this in the current condition, and this is near perfect with the heart motifs and the original label on the bottom, will be worth somewhere in the region between £2 and £3. That's £2 or £3. So I think if I was to put that in auction today, I would put it in a with a reserve of £2, and I'd be expecting to get somewhere between £2 or £3 for that item. If I was to insure the item, I would insure that item for something between £2 and £3. What do you think about that, Titch? Wow, I'm just amazed, Alan. I think I will get it insured for somewhere between £2 to £3, but I might even sell the item now. Now I realise it's worth so much, and we might invest that in good things for children. Thank you very much for your time. No, thank you, Titch, for bringing in such a lovely item. You've certainly made my day. Let's get back to Steve Dog now. Thank you. Thank you, Alan. Well, I don't think we can top that item today, and it's not very often we see items of such historic provenance in Antiques Roadshow. But we've got to sign off now, but we'll see you soon on the Antiques Roadshow. Thanks for watching. couldn't have said it better myself.